This is the great thing, that all the electeds can work together and put the pressure on the city to make sure that we get our fair share. Queens is shortchanged all the time in every area of the city, infrastructure and so forth. But we are a borough of a lot of people who are very loud and who are going to keep the pressure on. So we're going to keep that up, and I thank you for that. I want to bring up Carolyn Shadood, Caroline. Caroline. I should know that name because my granddaughter's Caroline, who lives over here, and whose unfortunately her husband and dog were hit crossing the 30th Street over here. And a member certainly of Families for Safe Streets and an advocate. And I don't know how many requests you put in, but there were a lot. Out of the 75, I bet you might be half of them. But, or you're at least number one with that. But we certainly welcome you to the Turn Down Club, because I've been turned down by DOT so many times, and I've got a complex now. But anyway, I want to introduce Caroline. Come on up here.
Everyone, thanks for joining me at the place where I live. Senator Gallo was just mentioning there are people behind all of this, and I'm one of those people who lives here, who sees the traffic violence here every day, who walks this intersection multiple times a day, terrified, because there have been 153 crashes in the last several years. Miraculously, nobody has died, and I have lived in this neighborhood for 12 years on the border of Bushwick and Ridgewood. I used to live closer to Myrtle Wyckoff, and every time I walk at this intersection, I think about how many people died before anything happened at Myrtle and Wyckoff, just a mile down the street. And it's just horrifying, and I feel overwhelmed and glad that people are here paying attention for what feels like the first time. I feel optimistic that with the new administration something might actually be done. It's a really good opportunity to show everyone in Queens on the Brooklyn border that you care about helping us live. And pedestrians deserve access to getting from point A to point B just like anyone in a car, just like anyone in a giant SUV. And there's a huge park just down the street that everyone's afraid to walk to. There's kids behind me that want to hang out in my backyard. They don't come over because they're afraid of crossing the street in their own neighborhood. And I just can't begin to emphasize how sad that is, to have community and have neighbors in this horrible 2 years we've just had. We can't see each other because we're afraid of the cars. There needs to be reflectors tonight, tomorrow. There needs to be some kind of barricade. There needs to be something. There's been a lot of promises about Queens and things happening here, but it's not, I don't know, it doesn't take a traffic engineer to see that there needs to be a left red arrow. Just program it, just engineer it tonight. Like, it needs to happen. These crashes are preventable, and they're happening on left turns at this intersection. So thank you everyone for being here.
Thank you, Caroline.